Hello my loves, so welcome to another vlog. And on this hair vlog we're going to be undoing my baby's hair. She had stayed with these things for like 6 weeks. Yeah, I know. I promised that I will not be doing that, but yeah, we are in the postpartum era where we are trying to breastfeed, we are trying to maintain sanity, we are trying to be present mother for her, and also trying to eat healthy, lose weight, make sure that we look good, make sure that we show up here, make sure that we are also actively participating in the challenge that I challenged you guys. If you are new here, I told you guys that we are going to do a 6 months hair challenge where we want you to have longer and fuller hair by the 6 months. That is in December. We started July and now we are approaching August, but still we can still onboard you. So the basic of this challenge is taking care of your hair, making sure that you are moisturizing it, you're sealing it, you're protecting it, and definitely feeding it right. That is matters nutrition. And I told you that I'll be giving something every week on how we can make sure that we achieve this goal. And so on this particular week I want us to talk about strands, your hair strands. As you can see from the video, my baby's hair, of course, it has grown just like your hair because it has some new growth. Now that means that our hair is growing. Provided we are alive, our hair is growing. The problem comes with retention. Are we retaining that length? Are we making sure that we are not losing that length? That is where now the points of care come in when it comes to matters strand health. Because you see now your tips, your hair tips are the oldest, so they're generally the weakest. So they need to be well protected. When you are undoing your hair or when someone is undoing your hair, you need to remind them that they need to protect that. And of course, you also have the aspect of now caring the styling period before you start removing. Of course, now here I want you to be reapplying moisture. Moisture is basically water. You can do our mist. That is a perfect blend of rosemary, cloves, and hibiscus, and you can apply it on the scalp and on the hair as well. I want you to apply it on the scalp because it triggers the coming out of new follicles, so you're going to have fuller hair, and it actually promotes moisture retention or promotes hydration without necessarily clogging your pores. Because remember that your scalp is part of your skin, so it has open pores, and these pores are great for making sure that your hair is secreting the natural sebum, it is reaching the scalp, it is reaching the hair to prevent unnecessary dryness and flakiness that is very common with our African hair, because most of us do not wash our hairs until we undo them, and that is something that you're going to change. Because if you can see from the video, my baby's scalp is clean, and I had not washed it before and did this hair like on the particular day, but when she was styled, because she's playing every day, best believe I was washing this hair at least twice weekly. So I want you to do that. You can do that with our clarifying organic shampoo that is paraben free. And once you wash your hair, or once you wash your baby's hair, you don't want to leave it dry. You don't. You want to make sure that it is well moisturized, and you can apply coconut oil. I have coconut oil if you don't want to do the butters, but I recommend that you take up our Chebe hair butter. That is a great composition or a great mixture of natural butter, that is shea butter, coconut oil, castor, and vitamin E. And this actually helps to make sure that your hair is well moisturized, and this makes it very easy to even retain and maintain moisture. So when you apply the mist, your hair will not be losing the water as fast if you apply the butters, as opposed to when you apply the coconut oil, as I am doing right now. I was applying the coconut oil because I'm going to be washing her hair on Wednesday once they close school, and then I'll be styling it. So of course I did not want to go heavy on the butters, because if you noticed on side the hair it wasn't dry, that means you see the way this was a starting point even with the front sides, because I have been reapplying the Chebe butter constantly. Like I reapply at least once a week. And it's not something that you have to do with so much time. It's something that you take like a few seconds. You just get the butter on your hands, you take the mist, you spray the hair, you make sure that the water or the moisture is well spread on your lines and such, and then you get the butter on your hands and you apply on the lines. I'm not saying that you apply on the scalp. We are going to leave our scalp open. I know you're going to say, oh, we need to apply. No. The chebe butter needs to get to that inch of your hair that is growing, not on your scalp. I want us to leave our scalp as open as it can. We are going to nourish our scalp from inside. We're going to make sure that it's not dry, that the body is producing the sebum. We're also going to use light oils. I know people will complain about coconut, but I don't know if it's our type of hair, because my baby and I, our hair types are totally different, but I am able to apply coconut oil. But I whip my coconut oil with olive oil, and I also do some castor. So that is how I do my oil if I'm applying on the scalp, but I actually avoid that. But if need be, that's how I'll be applying that. And even for my baby, I just do clear coconut or castor once in a while. Castor is a bit heavy, so I try and avoid it as much as I can. As I told you on a previous video, we were trying to help her come out from some infection. I think it was some fungus that was causing hair loss. As you can see, her patches have significantly reduced. They are growing back. Her edges are looking cute, and I'm here for it. So if you're looking forward to growing your hair, making sure that you retain volume, you maintain good, cute African hair, this is the channel for you. We do content on hair growth. We talk about styling. We talk about products. We also talk about nutrition that actually improves hair length and volume. Her curl pattern is so cute. And by the way, one of the things that you're going to do for the 6 months is reduce heat as much as we can. And how do you reduce heat? The way that you have seen. You use good products. You make sure that you're detangling the hair before and after. You saw when I was removing each strand, I was combing through. I removed in section because this is the front and the back section that I'm currently working on. And now I'll go in with a big comb, remove the tangles again, and then I'll go in with my mist spray, make sure that my hair is well moisturized. Then I'll go in with a butter, or the pre-poo that I use is coconut. As I told you, this is pre-pooing. I'm going to be washing this hair on Wednesday, like a day from today. So I definitely do not need to have it having too much butter. So I just do the pre-poo so that when I'm washing it, it's not stripped dry or something like that. And then it will also be easier for me to manage. And that is how you avoid heat or unnecessary heat, my good people. And of course, someone will say, oh, the hair is still shading. Of course, you're alive. This is dead tissue. The hair has to shade. Like, it has to shade. It's natural and it's healthy for hair to cut so that you can leave room for other to come out, but it's not going to shade a lot, as you can see from the comb. So remember to give me a follow and a subscription. That's the first thing. And then please like this video so that YouTube can recommend it to other African girlies or natural hair girlies or mothers who are looking for ways to retain their baby's length. They want their babies to have that cute, curly, healthy African hair, but they don't know how to. Remember, this product, my product, are actually safe for all types of hair, including yours and your baby girls. And I'm telling you, if you go through my page on Instagram, Mina Wellness, you'll see some awesome reviews. I have not posted some. I'll post today and tomorrow so that we have, or I'll post through. By the way, I'll be posting reviews weekly, as I had been doing some time back. You know, motherhood and childbirth, yeah, confusion was real, but we're going to get back to that. So please remember to give me a subscription.
The first one turned out cool.
Even the second one.
Mom, I'm going to be the black star outside. I'm going to see myself.